Hey y'all, I'm Amy, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages, okay? Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment, okay? It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated, okay? This is a grandfather message, okay? So, God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest, purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart, you are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. So, I was just chilling one day and I started hearing, "This is your granddaddy." And I was like, y'all want me to do grandfather messages, And then I was singing greens, beans, potatoes, hams, you name it. So somebody's grandfather could really like soul food or just could really have been someone who liked to eat a lot, And I put whatever you want, girl, I can provide. Okay, so your grandfather is like really pushing for you, working for you in the spiritual realm, okay? My cat did this to this card, okay? So Sanders, okay, is very significant here, okay? But also Sanders means defender of the people, So I feel like your grandfather really works with you closely, okay? Really helps you in a lot of different ways. We got Margot right here, which means pearl. Your grandfather gives you so much wisdom, really works with you on like seeing the fruits of your labor, like he just drops a lot of knowledge on you, whether you know it or not, I feel like you're really hard on yourself sometimes, okay? But I got this, I found this, okay? And it's been right here next to this grandfather message for a while, okay? It falls out, I'll be putting it back, okay? Because it's very important to this message, This was like a tag for like a shirt or something, It says, nobody is perfect, you're beautiful in your own special way, Like that's so important, I feel like, for you to know from your grandfather, okay? So earlier I was thinking about, this is your granddaddy, and that's a character in the Tyler Perry plays says that, okay? I think Mr. Brown be saying that, and I put a Tyler Perry movie type of family. Okay, I added that today. Okay, so you could come from a family, just like drama filled, scandals and all sorts of like sneaky things happening. But a common theme in the Tyler Perry family is like it's all a secret. And sometimes, even a lot of the family knows about, the drama or whatever, but it don't really like it boils up in the movie or in the play that Tyler Perry is doing, where it comes to this point where everybody finds out, everybody is kind of exposed, and then they get tighter as a family, but I don't know. I feel like maybe there could have been a lot of things exposed to you, or just a lot of things that your grandfather is making you very aware of at this time, The song said, you know how I feel, okay? So I feel like, you really do feel your grandfather, whether you know it or not, okay? I wrote, do not fear yourself and your gifts. Doing so can cause doubt, okay? So if you have been feeling a little bit of doubt, okay, the grandfathers are letting us know that this is, like a regular type of thing, okay? Sometimes you're really truly afraid of the power that you possess, I think that they're saying like our souls get imprinted with things that we've done in past lives with our gifts, our souls remember all the times where our gifts, were not so much as a blessing as they were a curse, and we used our gifts, in ways that wasn't the best, and your soul remembers that, and therefore it can sometimes be afraid, like sometimes you're feeling, they're saying like irrational fear, like, but it's not irrational, okay? There is a reason, okay? Something that's imprinted on your soul that can bring up this type of fear, So they're just saying like, be careful of that. Like you don't have anything to fear, We are the defender of you. We got you, always here with you. and always giving you this wisdom that you really need to go on about this thing. All we need is for you to just, continue to accept yourself for the perfectly imperfect, being that you are. And also, I wrote animal lover, okay? You could be an animal lover, or your grandfather could have been someone who really loved animals. I'm gonna get a few more of these name cards before I get into like the actual message, though. That was just like, the channeled messages that I got from it. What else? Well, from them. We got Vanessa, okay, with butterfly, though. I feel like they've been with you through this amazing transformation that you have been going through, Your name could be Vanessa. Your name could be any of these names, or these could be grandfather names, okay? This could be, the names of their wives or whatever, okay? Put the names where they fit, When you hear them, I think you would know them, But I feel like you've been going through this amazing transformation, okay? We got Martin, which means God of war, So I feel like you've been going through a lot of spiritual warfare for a long time, and your ancestors are really guiding you out of this, This means, this says Corey, okay? We got Keisha, we got AJ, okay? We got Jimmy, we got Lewis, we got Johnny. These really sound like grandfather names too. We got Robert, okay? We got Earl, okay? We got Norman. So, they want me to get into like the meanings of these, though, So Corey means in or from. It says in or from the hollow. Okay. So in Charmed, the show, the hollow was like this energy, like it seemed like a dark energy, but it was neutral, it didn't choose between which powers it wanted to absorb, So they used the hollow to kill, the source of evil, the source of all evil, And so I feel like you could have dealt with a lot of energies like this, where it didn't really matter whose energy they were consuming. They were just, taking in whatever energy they could get in. And I feel like taking me back to the defender of the people, this is something they have protected you from. Keisha actually means beautiful mind and great joy, So I feel like your grandfathers are saying you guys have beautiful minds, doing a great job of thinking before you act, and trying to put this joy into everything that you're doing. That's really great. And also we send you that boost, they're giving me that. We send you the boost, we send you good energies all the time. So AJ means mighty, brave, secure, nice, smart, handsome, and fearless, So I feel like these are definitely traits you could possess also. Johnny means God is gracious, or Yahweh has given, I feel like, they're pointing at like this big, beautiful gift that God has given you, God has been gracious to you is what they're saying. So it's giving me an energy of like, make sure that you stay very grateful at this time, very aware of the beautiful gifts that God is giving you at this time. Okay. It says he supplants. Okay. This is what Jimmy means. It says may forcefully take position or role from someone else. So they could have been moving someone else out of your way, for you to take over for someone or something. You could have received some sort of promotion or something, I'm hearing like I did that. Okay, your granddad has moved someone out of the way. Okay, Lewis actually means renowned warrior, strength and courage. I feel like you're very renowned in the spiritual realm, like they know you as this beautiful warrior, full of strength and courage, someone who has fought well in this battle and who has done so many great things for your lineage you don't even know. We got Norman means man from the north. Okay, so you could be from like up north, or wherever you may be at, you could just be in the northern part of town. Or I feel like you really came from this beautiful light, from the energies that your north node possesses. Okay, this is important. Okay, whatever your north node is, those energies are very important to you, obviously, but they're just saying like, look into that energy. Okay, this is the energy that you came from, and you're doing such a great job of returning to that energy, but always make sure that you collect more information. Okay, they're saying like there's always more wisdom to be had. Okay, we got Robert, which means bright or fame. Okay, so you could be, they could be like doing this, that's what they're showing me, like them all holding a person, like lifting you up. Your grandfather really holds you in high regard, and he's really watching you, he's with you, and he's proud of everything that you are doing. You have shown yourself to be this. They're giving me warrior again, okay, because Earl means warrior and nobleman. You're very noble, a very beautiful soul, and they're so proud of you and all of the things that you have accomplished. Not just your grandfather, but all of your passed on loved ones. And then we got Bob, okay, which means bright or fame again, okay. So definitely them trying to like move you into the spotlight in some sort of way, like they want you to be noticed, okay. We got fruit again right here, we got peach, okay, and then Natasha's under that. You could have been born on Christmas, okay, or your grandfather's birthday could have been on Christmas. We got Terrence with smooth, okay? Terrence means smooth, okay? So your grandfather could have been very smooth, okay? He could have had a lot of swag, He's saying, I heard fancy church shoes, okay? Your grandfather could have wore fancy church shoes, okay? He could have had a really nice cologne is what I'm getting to, okay? We got son of Donald. This is McDaniels, okay? We got son of Donald, proud chief, and ruler of the world, I feel like you're meant to be this beautiful leader, I feel like maybe your grandfather could have had a lot of like, power to move things around in the family. Okay. We got Jeremiah also. It says the Lord exalts. And Jeremiah was a prophet who helped his ministry with wisdom and messages from God, So I feel like this is something you could be meant to get into, or maybe you didn't know that your grandfather was a prophet, that he had gifts of his own. And then we got Onika with who is greater than God, So I'm getting this energy of like having that power struggle, because a lot of people get into this, they're saying, and they, forget about God. Like they try to like remove God from the things, and usually, that's tied in with like some sort of emotional issues or some limiting belief that they won't release, but I think that they're just saying like, you're doing such a great job of staying on top of your ego, like of keeping God within everything, and of not mistaking like who the true power is. I feel like they're saying a lot of ancestors before you made the mistake of thinking that the power was just only, of their doing, people got like get it mistaken and start thinking that they are, they carry this energy of the most. I mean, not that they carry it, because you do carry the energy, on a soul level, but it's like, he's just talking about like the egos. Like a lot of people's egos got ahead of them. You could be surrounded by people with very, very big egos at this time. Okay. Whew, so what's the overall energy? Because there's actually something that they want to teach you. Like that's the energy I'm getting. Because this is like multiple grandfathers, y'all. Okay. So we got Diva. So Ariade, okay, the diva of the element of earth, okay. But it's giving me that like ancestral lineage type of energy too, I feel like they really surround you, providing healing to you at all times. Look at these two like beings over here. I feel like your ancestors are always around you, giving this energy, but more specifically, the grandfather. This is about grandfathers. Okay. Okay. So, it's right here. So it says, if you have drawn this card, Ariade proposes that you reflect how Earth's element resonates in your life. This card does not refer to your being born under an Earth sign per se. So you could be an Earth sign, or your grandfather could have been an Earth sign. It says, but we are composites of all the elements, and at times they may become out of balance with each other. If the Earth element is predominant in your life, it indicates that the notion of solidity in one form or another is a vital principle in your life, so staying very solid, very balanced at this time. And then we got the Earth Star chakra right here at the bottom of this deck, so maybe some Earth Star chakra meditations. Okay, there's some sort of initiation or some sort of energy that your grandfather wants to bring into you. It says nurture nature with earth, this card sticking out under the bottom, okay? And then we got she of the lotus, okay? So some connection that you need to make with your earth star chakra, okay, that your grandfather is going to give you this energy that's going to open you up like a lotus, okay? It says the solidity can manifest as a desire for stability, so boundaries are essential to you, not just in the physical but more critically psychological and emotional. Primarily, these boundaries refer to inner principles, certain axioms or guidelines that you live your life with. A considered and appropriate behavior and attitude are how you relate to yourself and with others. These qualities can often be dependability, and people know that they can rely on you to keep your word. This is a matter of personal honor to you. If extenuating circumstances arise that prevent you from keeping a commitment, you will always inform the other party. It is a personal discipline that you have established over the years and are still learning from experience. You will not compromise your inner sense of what is right and wrong. Of course, you can compromise on small matters. Okay, if you haven't got orange juice, I'll take apple juice, etc., but not on the things that have meaning to you. Even if, as a result, there are difficult consequences, you can step back and recognize isolated events and see how they are a part of larger patterns. Okay, so they're saying pay attention to these patterns, to these larger patterns, and the way that you're fitting into this earth, and they're saying, like, not necessarily like you need to go out of your way to fit in, but when you have this connection to the earth, you feel not only more connected to your ancestors who have already returned to the earth, so to speak, but you're a lot more comfortable just in your life and in the way that you move about the earth. Okay. So it says, amid this recognition of life's rhythms, you know that at times you need to be open to taking risks, both emotional and psychological. So the emotional and psychological health is very important for you, but I mean, that's what I mean when I say to stay balanced. You need a balanced head and a balanced heart, a balanced and, practical way of thinking of things, but also this very deep emotional connection with yourself so that you can be sure that you're giving out the compassion and love that it takes to keep everything outside of you balanced. It says, being open to risk, both emotional and psychological, that can challenge and create tremors in your world of stability, particularly in your intimate relationships. This shakeup is the call to lighten up and take on something new and different. That's life. Okay, so I don't know, some of you could be in a relationship that just keeps getting shaken up, and it's your grandfather that's shaking that relationship up because that's not your person. Okay, and that's just what I'm getting from that. But also, it's just like, if you have these little shakeups or whatever, like they come in with this light energy, with this healing type of love, okay, to help you through these different things. They're also talking about like you looking into herbs that help you to transition to these higher vibrations, like to get acclimated is what I'm hearing. Really, okay. So, but I think there's a need for you to surrender if you really want to open up to the divine and open up to the guidance that your grandfather and other ancestors are bringing into you at this time, okay? What else? Starseer, okay? It's like you're so very powerful, and this is what I was saying about your gifts earlier, and that little bit of fear that can cause doubt. It's like that you're so powerful, but it's like your grandfather is like holding you up, you know what I'm saying? Like you're like right in the palm of their hand. They're like, yeah, go baby, go up this ladder, this is how you get to that beautiful star power, giving you so much guidance, giving you like even insights into the future, into things that are coming, into things that are going to happen, really watching you closely and watching over you, They want you to be satisfied with life and not to just get by, but to thrive, okay? She said, what a miracle. I don't know. We got crown chakra and the unlimited self, So I feel like your crown is very open at this time, okay? And you just, I don't know, I'm getting like this energy of you being very patient with yourself and getting more connected in with the earth, like they're saying like roots, okay? Something about you doing this root meditation into the earth, okay? This connects you to your ancestors in a higher way, not just the ancestors of this lifetime, but ancestors of so many lifetimes that you have been through before, okay? We got spirit guides, okay? Look, with the tree. It says there's a place within the realm of spirit of the spirit world where you can access guidance, inspiration, and support throughout the spiritual development, okay? It's a higher realm where spirit guides, angels, and masters exist. They're here to support your mediumship and spiritual development. So just reach out and connect, okay? So this is what they're saying, calling you to connect more with the earth, okay? The wolf has been like downright stalking me, okay? Like I'm so familiar with it. It's on my necklace, okay? I've been seeing wolves everywhere since I started this journey, I think that's a spirit animal that works very closely with me, and it could work very closely with you too, okay? Reading about the wolf totem animal could be a powerful thing for you, okay? We got calling cards from heaven, okay? Because like I said, they're always communicating with you, always giving you these nudges and on what to do and how to do it, You're very clairsentient, okay? Very sensitive to them. I feel like they send you ladybugs and dragonflies and butterflies and feathers, okay? They make themselves very known to you. Yeah, the power of empathy. You can even feel them, okay? What did I say? I said something about that. Like you really can feel them around you. I heard like you're not tripping, okay? I think that sometimes you feel that like certain people are with you, okay? Like you could be a medium and you really could not be aware of this, okay? Or you could think you're a medium, but you would like, I don't know. They're saying like something about going off the experiences of like fake psychics is what they're calling them, Also, your grandfather communicates with you through colors a lot. A lot of times, the color that they're showing you over and over again is telling you something about the energies that they need you to pay attention to in order for them to, like, push you up a little bit more. Also, they communicate with you through psychic journaling or any kind of creative expression that you might be into or that you might do. Okay. Okay, we got soul connection. It says the same energy that makes up the stars in the sky, which is the same energy that's coursing through the universe, is in each and every one of us. We're all made of the same energy. And as souls, we are always connected to everything and each other. Oh, it says it's not always easy to see others or ourselves as a soul or a spiritual being. We're often too caught up living in the physical world and forget our very own divine nature. This card encourages you to appreciate and see people on a soul level. This will help you express the love through your heart and experience interactions with others as a soul. It may be somewhat hard at times, especially when meeting difficult people, but what you're doing is trying to make a soul to soul connection, okay? So this is what they're talking about, you making more of a soul to soul connection with your ancestors, okay? So that they can give you this like this big push, this boost of energy, and help you to like connect with these new energies that are out here, because they're saying like there's been such a lifting of negative energy. Like there's so much positive energy out here to be grabbed, but they're talking about like connecting, tapping into this energy in the right way. Okay, now I'm thinking about the crystal book, so I'll get it in a second. Okay, it says try to relate to them from a divine perspective instead of responding purely by what your eyes see or your ears hear. By doing so, you will see the real person and appreciate the good that's inside of each and every one of us. Occasionally, that divinity, that goodness that is there may be buried deep due to past hurts, protective layers, or life conditioning. Seeing others as a soul first will help you to open your heart So you have a better connection with people here. In doing so, your compassion will significantly enhance your spiritual connections to those in the spirit world. So they're saying if you're trying to advance your empathic abilities or your mediumship abilities, it's like you can feel them, you can feel your ancestors, and you even could be receiving certain messages from them. But it's like something to do with the way that you interact with other people, the way that you judge others, or even the way that you might judge yourself sometimes, that makes the connection that you have to your ancestors like a little bit foggy sometimes, like just clearing it up, just changing your perspective. They're not like, attacking you. They're saying like, you're doing so great, but there's just some things, okay, that you might need to still be healing at this time, in order to receive this soul guidance that they're trying to bring into you. And I said, they're helping you through this spiritual transformation that you're going through. Yeah, to connect in more with the divine source and therefore connecting in more with them, opening up more of this spirit communication process that you have going on, and realizing that your messages come from spirit, through spirit, to spirit, okay? So like my messages come from spirit, from the divine, from guides, or, whoever I'm giving the message for that day. And it goes through my spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a body thing. So they're saying this is why like meditation, certain meditations, trying different methods and things like that are important. They're bringing to my attention like breath work, and also when it comes to dealing with other people, focusing on, just expressing yourself to them and accepting their expression of themselves, not necessarily accepting the words or the things that they're saying, but how are they expressing themselves? Like, what is their energy saying? What is their spirit saying to you is what they're saying. Oh, I see. I see what's going on there. Because I was like, why is that book right there? All right. You would know that you are. You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just want to see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I'll follow, no matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part, okay? With the Eight of Wands, okay? That's like a huge message, I feel like such an energy of love, but like you just don't understand, your true like connection that you have with your ancestors. It's so deep. They're saying like we're within you, and we send you these beautiful love messages, love notes. We send them in songs, we send them in numbers, we send them as colors, we send them as perfect days, or those we send it as like, oh, I found $20 today. We show you in so many different ways that we are here, and that we, with this calling cards from heaven and this spirit guides, that's what this is going on. The Eight of Wands, them always rushing in with these special ways of communicating with you. It's like you're the sunshine of your ancestors' life, and they just want to see the beauty of you. What's calling cards from heaven in clairsentience? Ooh. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. We just want you to see how beautiful you are, how gifted you are, how much the heavens go out of their way to communicate with you, to push you up and pull you up and make sure you feel connected and make sure you don't feel lost and make sure you feel loved, okay? So I think that there's a need for you to really pay attention to your surroundings at this time. and to the ways that your grandfather communicates with you, because it's such a strong energy. Like, I know you can feel it. Okay. What's clairsentience and the power of empathy? The Three of Wands. I feel like if you can't feel it right now, baby, you're about to feel it in a major way. I feel like this is a ship that's coming into you, and there's another rainbow here, like a full system upgrade type of thing where your empathy is boosted to the max, your clear sentience being boosted. Okay. Let me see what clairsentience is talking about. It says clairsentience is the most natural of all psychic senses. It is the ability to sense the emotions or feelings of other people, animals, and your surroundings, as well as spirit people. Okay. So there's like this big boost to the way that you feel your ancestors. Okay. Or maybe like this is what they're trying to explain. Like they're trying to explain what it is that you're experiencing at this time, because I feel like you could have been like, what the hell's going on here? Okay, why am I feeling everything? Like, I don't know what I feel, but this energy is just weird. And you could be someone who doesn't even like really say things like that. What's the power of empathy and the wonder of colors? The Knight of Wands. Okay. But they're saying like this is such a good thing. Like there's such great energies coming into you. Just like this passionate movement forward, that you're making. I think that it's unlocking you more and more and more. Okay. What's the wonder of colors? Yeah, we got the strength. Okay. Like, oh, you're doing so good. Okay. And they bring you this energy of strength whenever it is that you need it. But you really truly are on fire, because the strength card is that fire sign type of energy. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn also, but all of this is fire out here. Okay. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is significant too. What's the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles? Okay. The Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. I feel like there could be conflict around you, but I did say something about, you being in a relationship that you might not necessarily like, a relationship you might be done with. But I feel like it's not that, like, I don't know. It could be a mixture of the two, of like just people, family, even friends that were surrounding you, the one holding this big, beautiful pinnacle that your grandfather has given you. And this could have caused a lot of conflict. Like everybody thought they was going to get it is what I heard. Okay. What's the Knight of Wands and the Strength? Yeah, the Empress. Everybody thought they was gonna get it, but they didn't get it. You got it, okay? They're in anxiety about this. They never thought that you would get it. They never thought that you would accomplish this energy of emotional balance. Not your ancestors, but the people outside of you, maybe your family members. I feel like they have been placed in some sort of like mental entrapment. Because of the way that they choose to exchange love with you. And look, here's the Six of Wands, that public recognition, that bright fame, star energy. I think that you could have been surrounded by some people and they devil energies. Some people chained to old ways of being and things. And your ancestors really helped you through this extensive hermit mode that you were in. Like they spent that whole time where you were like separate, putting all of this love into you. Okay. We got the Knight of Cups. Okay. And then we got the Five of Cups. Like you could have been in a very sad energy for a long time. And your grandfather came in and poured into your cup. Okay. Gifted you towers is what it's saying. Gifted you exposure. Okay. Gifted you with the truth, so that you could go on and go through and accomplish this success, so that you could be passionately catapulted forward in this new beginning, so that you could be released of all of these burdens, so that you could become this beautiful star. Okay. So we could drop that bag on you. Okay. That's the Ace of Pentacles. But it's all about the ways that they've been teaching you. And they're the ones who have you standing your ground so strongly, who have you so serious about your boundaries, because they want you to reach this place of celebration with the Three of Cups. But you had to wiggle your way out from and away from all of these very sneaky energies who are after your wish fulfillment, because the Seven of Swords is a wish fulfillment card also. But it just talks about also being surrounded by a bunch of energies, who are sort of blind and emotionally immature, that just wanted to stand in the way of your stability that they're trying to bring in. But that time is over, is what they're saying. You're a beautiful star seer, and what you have seen, this vision you have laid out, it is 100% possible and absolutely coming into you, okay? The song, very superstitious, writings on the wall. You could have even came from a very like superstitious family, a lot of people, I don't know, like I'm hearing like witchery. Okay, I'm hearing like spiritually broke. It says 7 years of bad luck. So you could have had a long time where, like I said, you were sad, you were in conflict, you were going through some things, okay? It says when you believe in things that you don't understand, then we suffer. Okay, so I think that they were very superstitious. Okay, you could be in a superstitious family who really doesn't believe in being spiritual, but they don't really recognize that it's your spirituality that's kind of like protecting their asses. Okay, it's all about, the way that you feel. I mean, unless they deserve karma, then it's your ancestors that's passing out karma to their asses, but you could have came from this very superstitious and suspicious, judgmental ass family, okay? And they are all into like very dark things, spiritually broke. It says, keep me in a daydream, keep me going strong. You don't want to save me, sad is my song, okay? It says, and then it says, when you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. So like they never wanted you to gain this deeper understanding of yourself. And your grandfather came through with the come through. Okay, we got Maya and brought you back to this space of home, brought you back to this star energy, brought you back to this cosmic energy where you originated at. That's why I said, okay, look, mothership. Okay, I said with the North thing, I said something about the North, and I said you are going back to the energy of your North Node where you came from, okay? So something very cosmic about your North Node and its placements, okay? Yeah, we got expansion and compassion. So more of that energy. It's like they're saying like, we know you feel like you're in been being a little too sensitive, but this is like the upgrading of your energy, okay? They're setting your vibration on a higher place, okay? You could be like hearing them talking to you, with this telepathy type of energy. Like you could be meant to be a star system, a star seed that other star seeds like come to, okay? Like I'm technically a star center, okay? All of the good readers are. Okay, and we like gravitate toward each other, okay? We got, because you're galactic at the core. This is what it is. You're rooted in light, and you're meant to do this beautiful energy work, even if you're just like working with the crystalline grids, okay, in the earth. And your imagination is also very powerful, okay? You are a guardian of the planet, okay? Just like your grandfather was, is what he's saying. Your grandfather could have spent a lot of time outside, he's saying, especially toward the end of his life. He wanted to go outside a lot. Or he could have really loved the ocean, okay? What's Five of Wands and the Empress? Universal knowledge, okay? Like you're tapped into this very beautiful universal type of knowledge, okay? You're about to start receiving all these beautiful epiphanies, so many more gifts, so many more ideas, so much knowledge and wisdom that they're pouring into you at this time in order to help you to sing this beautiful song of your soul, this very authentic and free-flowing song that you were always meant to sing with the divine, okay? Meant to be, this beautiful instrument playing in like the symphony of the galaxy. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. So we got sacred union. Okay, they could be trying to bring in a sacred union. Okay, whether you're single or if you're in a relationship that they keep shaking up, they're trying to bring in this sacred union. They want you to really play a little bit, to be lighten your heart, lighten your energy, lighten your mood. Do something to boost you up if you're feeling like a little bit emotional, because the emotional feelings you could be going through is a very temporary thing, they're saying. And this is all because you're growing and expanding. Okay, I'm thinking about the crystal book again. Okay, which one? And like the front. Okay. Aquamarine. Okay. Perfect. So aquamarine talks about cooling, soothing, enhancement of clear communication. Okay. So the element is water. Okay. And it works with the throat and the heart chakra. Okay. So a lot of throat and heart chakra energy coming into you at this time. And also we got the solar plexus with the clairsentience. But I said with the color thing that this is a full system upgrade in order to help you connect in more. What is this? Aqua aura quartz. The affirmation is right here above aquamarine, and it says, my auric field is filled with peace and well-being. I am protected from harm and attuned to the vibration of the higher worlds. So this is what your grandfathers are helping you guys with. It says these luminous blue gemstones are one of the wonders of the mineral kingdom. Okay, they are good for all types of calming, cooling, from hot flashes to anger. Yet they also activate the throat chakra, assisting one in clear communication of one's highest truth. Okay, so this is what they want to do with you, to help you, with any anger flashes that might be boiling up, to keep you very calm and cool in this energy that you're in. And just realize your throat chakra is upgrading, you know what I'm saying? And that it's all like you could be going through a very emotional thing. You could even be having a little bit of a sore throat, or feeling a little bit sick because you're ascending, you're having ascension symptoms. They're saying like dizziness also. We got the aragonite star cluster right here also, which is catching my attention. But the affirmation says, I embody the yielding, cooling power of water, and I express my truth with calm certainty. So a lot of emphasis on you staying very calm, staying very level headed through these emotional upgrades that you're going through at this time. But because it's going to bring in so much more of this balancing of your energy fields. That's what the aragonite is talking about. Emotional healing, renewed strength and confidence. And the element is storm. And it works with all the chakras. Okay, that's what I was saying. So working with all your chakras. It says the energy of aragonite star clusters is at once soothing and energizing. Its vibration immediately spreads through the body, clearing, cleansing, and balancing all the energy centers and levels of the aura. Because of their form, aragonite stars radiate energy outward in many directions, creating a web of light force throughout the energy systems. And you are the same way, okay? You like create this big web of light. The more you grow, the more you expand, the higher in vibration you get, the more these like web like streams of light come out of you and create like this beautiful imprint of your specific light force of your soul into this like what did I say, into this energetic system that you're currently in. Okay, it says, enveloped by this web, one feels a sense of peace and release as the energy stimulates the healing integration of past wounds and energetic blocks. Okay. Woo! I love how deep they get in. Okay. So this is what they're really helping you to do. Okay. This is amazing. So huge upgrade happening in your system. And I think that they want you to keep your mind very clear and to like really actively start to call out to them, start to communicate with them on purpose, start asking them questions and having them to work with you, because the more you call your specific ancestors and deities and guides and angels into your energy, the stronger that connection becomes with you guys. It's like, building a friendship or building up a relationship. They're saying the more you guys, go on dates and get to know each other and and talk to each other and spend time with each other, the closer you guys become, the more you are attracted to each other. And this is how it's the same as building a soul connection with your passed on loved ones and angels and things like that. You have to communicate with them, to work with them, to work in their energy in order to like boost the merging process, to build that part of the rainbow bridge or the anti-Karana bridge that you use to connect with them. Okay. So let's see. It says the aragonite star clusters blend the energies of all five elements, creating a sense of balance and completion. When used in healing, they may be placed on each of the chakras progressively. This pattern will allow the gentle opening and release of blockages within the chakras and will have a balancing effect so other energies can be successfully applied. But also, they said color breathing. Okay. So they have me do color breathing exercises sometimes, where I would start at the root chakra, sometimes at the earth star chakra. But they have, like, when I work on my earth star chakra, it's usually something that I focus on specifically, and they have already asked you to focus on that specifically. So we're going to use the earth star chakra as an example. Okay. The earth star chakra is silver. Okay. And it's located below you. It's an etheric chakra. Okay. But there's also another chakra below that they were teaching me about. Okay. That is, I forget what it's called. Okay. But they said it looks like the core of the earth. Okay. So when you do these meditations and you're imagining these roots coming out of you and going deep into the earth and wrapping around what the core of the earth looks like to you, to me, it looks like this big ball of like lava, like they teach you. It's a big ball of light at the center of the earth. Okay. We are all connected to that beautiful, fiery center of the earth. Okay. This connects you to your passion in another type of way. And I think that they want you to do this, but I was talking about color breathing. Okay. So, and I'm using the earth star chakra as an example. Okay. It's silver. So if you wanted to increase the power or, your connection with that specific chakra, then you would close your eyes. Okay. And imagine you breathing in, okay, with the in breath, breathing in that beautiful silver color into your earth star chakra. And on the out breath, releasing anything that the earth star chakra may be holding in that it doesn't necessarily need. And your ancestors actively help you with these kinds of exercises and things that you could do for yourself to clear up that part of your energy. If we're using the throat chakra, you would breathe in that beautiful light blue light into your throat chakra and breathe out, really imagine a darker energy. Imagine, whatever. You have to like see that thing coming out. That's why imagination popped out earlier too, because your imagination is very important to your meditations and a lot more powerful than you guys may be thinking that they are. So also when it comes to daydreaming and things like that, be careful with that. Be careful imagining situations into your life because you are a master manifester, and anything that you imagine with enough energy and oomph and intuition and intention will pop up. Okay. So the affirmation says, I create harmony and balance within myself as I go forward with the healing of my emotional body. Okay. So big healing energies coming into your emotional body from your grandfather. Okay. The song said, we turn the night into morning. Don't give it up. Keep it going. Okay. So I feel like, all of these beautiful things have turned around for you for the better in your life. So much light coming into you because of the beautiful ways that you have connected to yourself, and they're saying like you're doing great. They just want you to get a little bit deeper when it comes to your meditative practices and what types of different, meditation practices you try. I let spirit guide me to all kinds of different things, and all of these things have, have been like this tiny little piece, to the puzzle that has made up this, boost of energy that I have found for myself. And I love it. And I love to really work with them because they never tell me anything wrong or anything negative. What's Maya and the expansion compassion? Or if it is something negative, it's for the betterment of me. It's to provide me with a different perspective of looking at that thing, a different way to turn that into a positive. We got Radiate Love, okay, with Audrey Hepburn, okay. So always finding a way to gravitate toward and radiate out the energies of love. And that's what they were saying when they were talking about, look, the way that you're looking at the other souls, in the universe, What's expansion, compassion, and universal knowledge? Okay, we got stay focused with Bruce Lee. But I feel like you're really doing it. This gives me like, Kung Fu master type of energy, just because of the way he's posed. And also he's got this big dragon behind him, which is perfect, because this is the year of the dragon. I feel like also maybe looking into the different dragon energies, like the earth dragons, the air dragons, the water dragons, the fire dragons, they all have a different piece of wisdom to offer you. I do dragon readings sometimes. Okay. I have done them in the past, just look back, and you'll see them. But I have like so many videos. I have like 800 videos. I was just looking at that. But I mean, I got a lot of messages I got to get out. The messages got to get out. Spirit don't play. They'd be like, just keep going. Okay. We got Princess Diana at the bottom of the deck with family and children are the most important things, and I feel like, your grandfather's definitely telling you this, your family and your children are the most important things, but also, you are the family, you are the children, you are the most important thing to them. They want to see you progress. Okay. Period. We got Kurt Cobain with Live Your Life. They want to see you actually live your life, actually enjoy your life, actually find the joy and the peace and the serenity, and not have to wait till the end of your life to get that type of feeling. What's the final thought on this? On these wonderful messages, okay? We got Archangel Perminelek, okay? Be conscientious, cooperate with others for the highest good, okay? And also more of these, butterflies, dragonfly, insect type of energies, There's even a spider, there's a little fly. These are also totems, okay? There is a bee. So, you're constantly in these beautiful states of transformation, always starting out as something that can't fly. You were always meant to be that thing that thought you couldn't fly, or that person, or that, being, or whatever, always it meant to start out in that energy where you thought you couldn't fly, because that progressed you so much. You learned so much when you couldn't fly. And now that you can fly, you need to fly freely, fly like you are in love with flying. Okay. And know that you're guarded and protected always. Okay. With this guardian angel looking over the little child. Okay. It says love yourself unconditionally and always ask your grandparents for help if you need them, okay? What is this? Archangel Perminelek? Okay, it's way back here. Dang, I didn't realize this was so long, but I do not mind, okay? I'm always happy to do whatever my guys want me to do. Okay, so it says, this is a card of teamwork, cooperation, and selfless service. Your guidance is to devote yourself consistently and tirelessly to a vision or a project for the highest good of all. However small your role, communicate with everyone in the team and work as hard as you can towards the collective vision. Your reward will be to feel valued, enriched, and supported by the whole. This may refer to your family, your work situation, or a hobby. If you do not feel fulfilled at the moment, take stock of your life and seek a dream that brings you a sense of satisfaction. Then throw yourself wholeheartedly into achieving it, okay? And just know that you're supported. And like they said, call out to them, call out to your grandfather, okay? He is here, always with you, always ready to impart some sort of wisdom on you and to raise you up to where you need to be to get back to that balanced star power way of thinking, So with that, I'm done, okay? I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.